Guys, what's up? This is King Vox, and I'm going to be telling you stat priority for a knight. So obviously you're going to want to have your strength max, so don't put any points into anything else until you have your strength up, right? Then your next is going into health. Now for your weapon, I have piercing and then I have physical piercing. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. Piercing is a very hard stat to obtain, especially physical piercing as well, but once you get both of these, you don't need it on your shield. So as you can see here on your shield, you want piercing, but you don't want physical piercing because you're going to fill that with your gloves. As you see here, I have gloves with physical piercing. Now the perfect idea for your gloves is like boss damage and then it's physical piercing. You know, for boots you want physical piercing, boss damage. You know, both of those stats are very high, so either one you get, you can feel safe with like upgrading that piece, I believe. As far as shield, you do want piercing on there, but the secondary stat for shield, you want something else. Like I would have been happy with something like strength or physical damage. Physical damage is something that we actually do want, but we don't want double piercing. We don't want piercing on our sword and piercing on our shield. I mean physical piercing. You want piercing on both of them, you just don't want physical piercing. So that's something you have to kind of make your mind up on, as far as like, you know, which one you get with it. And I would say whichever one gets the highest rolls, just keep that one. So then your gloves is going to have piercing because gloves have a high chance to roll like really good piercing. And boss damage for the most part maxes out at 5%. That's why you want it on like all your armor pieces, which is really dope, but it's hard to get as well. As you can see, I have it here and then I have it on my helmet. So in total I only have 5%, where I should be rolling that on one item. I've been trying to roll a chest with some boss armor, some boss damage, my bad, but I've only gotten attack, so this attack is almost at max, so I'm just like, okay, I'll keep that for now. But as you can see, I'm not leveling my gear up really past 5 is what I'm trying to get everything to, so I can just run hard modes with no problem. I pretty much take no damage in hard modes, to be honest with you guys. It's kind of funny. I get hit for like 200s and stuff like that, except for one-shot mechanics. Sometimes they one-shot me, sometimes I block them. You know, it is what it is. But yeah, knight is pretty straightforward. And also I think I forgot to tell you guys about this skill. So this skill right here, Iron Shield, when you shield, I use it on moments where you're going to take guaranteed damage, like no matter what, right? And what it's going to do is it's going to have a high chance of proccing your shield mastery. Right now, this build right here is just like a little support build. Really, it's not really any special, to be honest with you. Don't copy this build. This is something that I was just playing around with, trying to support my team, because we had some we had like some 4.5k gear score, big D DPS, if you know what I mean, in my guild. So I was actually trying to like give them some more Warhorn or whatever. So to get Warhorn, I sacrificed a lot of points in other places, so that's why this build is all wonky. So don't pay attention to this build on my I have another video explaining knights or whatever, and I have 3 builds down at the bottom or whatever that I made that I generally use. So that's a good idea. But I did forget to tell you guys about Iron Shield, and you can use it or whatever to have a higher chance or whatever of getting your shield mastery to proc. And this is good because this is just raw damage. It's pretty dope. You should get with that. And that's it. That's really all. And also this right here, shield booster, I can't even pronounce it. I'm done with this. This skill I don't use ever, like at all. It could be good, I guess, in certain situations, but it's so clutch. I don't even think it's like worth it, to be honest. Like I can't think of a time or whatever where you would need it, unless you're going to take guaranteed damage and you know that there's nothing possibly that you can do to get that resistance, because the resistance in the physical and magical resistance is hella high. but to be honest, I tried using it in certain cases and it doesn't make that big of a difference. To be honest, you'd be way better off just holding Iron Shield down for the 40% reduce in damage period, instead of, you know, this. So that's how I feel. I'm gonna do some more testing with it, and I might make another video talking about it later or whatever, because I do owe it that much. But the times that I used it before, it didn't seem like, you know, it's just so clutch where you can just hold this down and just be like, nope, I think I'll just take like 12 damage, you know what I mean? So we'll see. I'll get back to you guys on that. But that's night stat priority. If you have any questions whatsoever, please feel free to comment them down in the comment section below, and I'll do my best to help you guys. Also expect some videos for Archer as well as Runeblade soon. I'm just working on getting them geared as well, but I still have to focus mainly on my knight to try to get geared enough for the chaos raids. So I still got to get plus 12 weapon. I'm only at plus 11 and it's so expensive, it's crazy, but I'm getting like 1 or 2 attempts a day on plus 12 and just no luck yet, but I'll get it soon. Peace out guys, this has been King Vox.